Hi everybody, it's Kate Kaltoff and welcome to a Stamping to Share video. This video is probably going to be geared more to demonstrators in Stampin' Up! Just because with the catalog changing soon, it might be helpful for you to maybe organize your stamp sets a little bit like I do. And I have had people ask me in the past about my little stickers, and I did refine them recently so that they made a little more, I don't know, they became a little more intuitive for me, but I always have had a sticker program, but I think this is going to be the winner of the way I do it. So what I want to start with is, as demonstrators, Stampin' Up! Keeps kind of a revolving door of catalogs. And then we even have a new section in our demonstrator website, if you go online to place an order, called Online Exclusive. So let's just go over the catalogs real quick. We have our annual catalog from Stampin' Up! That's generally good for about a year. We have our fall type catalog. This is September through December of 2023. And it's one of our mini catalogs. And then starting in January, we'll have a mini catalog that will generally run January through April. Now, this is last year's catalog, so I don't have the new one yet. Then we also will be having a celebration catalog, and that one, this is also last year's catalog. And then, of course, we have the online exclusive. So keeping track of all of these stamp sets can be a little challenging. So I'm going to go through 8 stamp sets and show you how I put the stickers on. So one way to help you remember what the colors mean is to sticker your catalog. So I'm going to do that as well. So the stickers that I use are these color coding labels that I purchased at Walmart. And I think they were under $3, at least at my local Walmart. There's 480 of them, so it'll get you pretty far on color coding your stamp sets. I only color code current stamp sets. Once a stamp set has retired, I get rid of it and I take off all labels, and generally I'm selling it on eBay. All right, so let me go ahead and share with you how I would color code the catalog to help me remember what the stickers mean. Another thing that's helpful is to have a take your pick tool, and I'll show you why that's important a little bit later, but it can also help you with putting these little tiny stickers onto your stamp sets and onto your catalogs. So the first sticker that I'm going to use is this green one. And the green one is going to signify stamp sets that come from the annual catalog. So I just put that down here right next to my Stampin' Up! Logo. And that reminds me that when I see a green stamp set, it comes from the annual catalog. Green means kind of like evergreen. It's going to be around for a while. It isn't changing as much as some of our other catalogs. Then the next sticker that I designate for a catalog is I use an orange sticker, just because for fall, we get a lot of nice fall color up here in Minnesota. And then, of course, it's Halloween and pumpkin season and all of that stuff. So I just associate the color orange with fall. So I just put a little sticker on my fall catalog. Then for spring, then I choose to use the yellow sticker because it's sunshiny, because in Minnesota we have a lot of darkness. So when the sun starts coming back, it's really great for us. So I think of spring as the sunshiny months where the sun's coming back into focus for us. So anything to do with spring stamp sets, I tag yellow. And anything to do with the spring catalog, I should say. Then we have celebration. We have celebration once a year now. We did experiment with twice a year, but we've decided to take it back just to once a year. So that is generally January through February. This is last year's celebration catalog. And to designate that, I also use a spring sticker, but I double it. So I will put 2 little labels onto my celebration stamp sets that look like this. Just double that up for spring. And then we have online exclusives. And I have so many customers who love online exclusives because sometimes they have everything they want out of the catalogs, or they've just decided they want something completely new and different. And then what do you know? We get a new online exclusive that will drop in the Stampin' Up! Store. And those stamp sets are always pretty exciting. And so I use a pop of pink to designate anything that is an online exclusive. So that is what I'm going to be sharing. So now let me put all of these catalogs and online exclusive reminders away. And I'll share with you how I do my actual stamp sets. So the first stamp set is Wonderful Thoughts, and I'm going to show you how I label it. This is from our annual catalog. And what I would do if I were you is, if you're just getting into this, I would open it up and make sure you've actually used it. And you can see that I've used this stamp set. So all I'm going to do is put a label up here at the top in green, because it's from our annual catalog. And that's all I do. So when Stampin' Up! Puts out their retirement list of the annual catalog, I can go through and quickly find my green stickers, and that helps me figure out which stamp sets are retiring. It's just a really quick way to do that. Then I have another one here from the annual catalog. This is called Coffee with Friends. And when I open it up, oh dear, I've never even used this stamp set. So let me share with you how I designate this. Well, obviously it's going to get a green sticker because it is in the annual catalog. So let me do that. So I'm going to put that up here, just like so. But I've never used it. So when I'm looking at my stamp shelf, I want to know which stamp sets I've never used, because number one, I can either give those away as stamp sets to my customers for earning a Happy Stamper stamp set, or I can give them as gifts to my downline when we do different challenges and business incentives, or I can look at it and go, what? I haven't used that stamp set yet. I'm going to get that out today and use it. And so to designate that, I just grab another green sticker, but you could use any color. It doesn't matter here at the bottom. And I just stick it right here at the bottom. And that tells me, whoops, this stamp set has not been used by me. And I can either use it myself or I can use it as one of my giveaways. So that is how I do the annual catalog. So let me get the next stamp set out here. And this one is Translucent Florals. Now, you may even remember that I have used this stamp set. So I haven't put all of the stickers on. This drives my assistant nuts because she's the kind of person who who puts all of her stickers onto her stamp set at one time. And I only put stickers on as I use the stamp. So it's kind of funny. Everybody's different. Unless I feel really confident that I'm going to use all of the stamps, if I'm really showcasing it, then I go ahead and do it. If I have extras of something, I put it in a little sleeve like this. And then, of course, I have my dies. If they're small enough to fit in the stamp set, I do that. And then I have my sticker sheet in here. So obviously I've used this. It is from the fall catalog. So to designate that on my shelf, I go ahead, I'm going to put a sticker up here that designates fall, and then I have used it. So I'm not going to put anything down here. And had there been a sticker here, it's easy enough to take that away. So let me just share with you how that would look. So let's say that I hadn't used this. I decide I want to use it. So I'm looking through my shelf. I'm going, oh, I need to use that stamp set. And then I use it, and what I do when I've used it is I take the flat side of my Take Your Pick tool, and I just reach under there, and then I take it off, and that tells me I've used it. So pretty simple, right? All right, so then we have another one, Fragrant Forest. Have not used that one, so in that case, this one is from the mini. I'm going to grab a little sticker here. We're going to put it up at the top. I'm going to take another little fall sticker because it was in the fall mini and put it at the bottom since it has not been used. The next one we're going to look at are some, this is online exclusives. So we've got the two-tone floral, and I know I've used that. So I've got got my dies in here because I bought it as a bundle. It's still available as a bundle in the online store. And then I've got some pieces that go with that. And so that is one of those kind of exciting stamp sets that pop up every once in a while on the Stampin' Up! Store. You can search online exclusives in the Stampin' Up! Store. There's actually a catalog or a category for it when you hit the drop-down menu. And so this is so exciting. It gets a pop of pink at the top, and then of course nothing down here because I've used it. And just recently in the online store, we got a new stamp set called Feathered Flight. And I had to get it because I have a lot of duck hunters in the family, in my immediate family and in my extended family. So I know I'll be using this. I'll probably keep this stamp set just because I think it is really, really a great one. So I was excited to get the stamp set, and I just want to share with you why you want to use the flat end, because when I was taking the sticker off to do this video, I had actually used the pointy end, and it made a little mark here on the top where I had put the sticker. So don't use your pointy end when you're working with these little tiny stickers. Always use the flat end. So that's a little lesson from me. I was just in a hurry this morning to get this video prepared. So let me go ahead. I'm going to take a little sticker. We're going to put it right here at the top, designating that it's an online exclusive. Then we're going to take another little sticker. Nope. Yep, we are. We're going to take another little sticker. It hasn't been used yet, so we're going to set it down here. And I have an online exclusive. I have not used it. All right, the next one. Okay, now we've got... All right, so this is kind of fun for those of you that are customers. You're getting a little sneak peek of a pre-order that we as demonstrators got to use, because if we went to Onstage, which Stampin' Up! Did virtually this year, we got to do a product premiere pre-order for stamp sets that are going to be coming out in the January through April mini catalog. So of course, I'll be marking these stamp sets now with the yellow sticker. And one of the stamp sets is called Notes of Nature, and I actually selected the stamp set to use. So I've been using this one. You can see I actually used every single stamp set that's in it. And I have some of the pretty designer series paper that goes with it. And here are the dies that go with it. I'm actually making this for, I think it's a combination of my team swap and my top 10 cards for December. Haven't totally decided yet, but I do have some beautiful samples created with this. So I'm going to use yellow, the yellow sticker, because it's in the spring catalog. So let me go ahead and take a yellow sticker and put it up here at the top. And then of course I'm not going to put a sticker at the bottom because I have used it. But pretty stamp set, very collage-y. I've always loved collage-y elegant looks. And the final stamp set that I'm going to share with you today is a celebration stamp set. So this is a sneak peek of some celebration items that are coming around. This is called Watercolor Melon. It's so cute, but I have not used it. It's a photopolymer stamp set, and I have not used it yet. But I want to designate this. Now it'll be coming out during the spring catalog, so it'll be active January through February. So I'm going to designate it yellow for spring, and then I'm going to add a second yellow sticker at the top because it is a celebration item. So when I see two stickers at the top, I know it's spring and celebration. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another yellow sticker. Actually, you could take any color you wanted for the bottom. But in the bottom, I'm just going to put this sticker here to designate that it is unused. So hopefully that is something that is going to excite all of you, especially for those of you that are demonstrators, because sometimes it's really hard at the end of a catalog season to really know what stamp sets came from where. I mean, I struggled with this for years. And so once I got my sticker system down, it's really exciting and fun when there is a retirement, because it's very quickly for me to take things off of my shelf. So hopefully that was some great information for those of you that are demonstrators. And thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.